Hello everyone, I am Randy Suarez, aka Silva Crow, today back here with another amazing reaction. This time we're back with some more Lord Genji. I cannot wait to get into what we're about to talk about, what we're about to react to. Jen Scott, Pink Punisher. Oh. To be honest, yes, Kimberly still is my favorite Pink Ranger, but this one, oh man. First of all, Dami Mommy, yes. Punisher is, yeah. She was not playing no games. And y'all seen the outfit that she was rocking in the crossover with Wild Force? Oh, my heart. It had me to have a Zarbon moment. That's how we lied. But that's what I digress on that. Still like any other content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to Lord Genji. I will leave the original link to this video down below so watch out and interrupt it. A link to my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Follow me on those other platforms. Link to my Cashapp. Feel gracious enough to donate whatever you want to donate. That's fine. Don't. That's fine as well. Stick things, soup things. But by donating, like, comment, subscribe, sharing, all the good stuff, I am sure your support. Let me know you rock with the reaction content, rock with the channel, and rock with your boy. But further ado, buckle up and let's get started. All right, we here with some more Lord Genji. Jen Scott's Pink Punisher. Again, fitting title, and she's literally the second of my favorite Pink Rangers. So, but anyway, again, dumb mommy, alright? But let's go.
What's good, Nyaka?
I want y'all to look at this very frame and tell me what you guys see. Anything ringing a bell?
Ooh.
You cannot tell me that this isn't police brutality. Perfect example of 12 crashing out and abusing their power, because I know I'm not tripping. Now, I understand that this was personal beef, but don't you think that's a little OD? Power.
Yeah, I do. Here's the thing. Yes, I do agree. She was based on some type of demon time. Reasonable, yes, but she was kind of taking it too far. But, you know, that's the life of a dummy mommy, I guess.
Who doesn't love it? Despite the fact that the brand is currently on life support and it shows that Super Sentai is a better portion of this entire franchise, but that's a story for another day. Here at the Mansion of Black Forces, yes, I changed the name so it'll be a little shorter. We like to talk about different characters from their respective verses, and we're going to be diving into Toku territory. And you might ask yourself, who's the person Genji's going to talk about today? We're going to be discussing Jennifer Scott, the Pink Time Force Ranger. While she is a Pink Ranger, don't let that fool you. She's the first Pink Ranger to be a leader, and she's a certified crash out, but for a valid reason. She watched her fiance get put in a recently deleted folder in front of her.
Wouldn't let that happen to me though.
For real.
Ever since then, she wanted nothing but to put Rancid in a body bag. She wanted it so bad that her and her squad had to time travel to 2001, censored from the year 3000. I forgot to mention that they're all cops from the future. So
yes.
But enough about that. Let's find out if Jen has what it takes to chill at the Mansion of Black Forces. Editor, cue the intro. I've gathered up some evidence to back up my claim that Jen belongs in the Mansion of Black Forces. And you people watching at home or wherever the hell you at, probably on the toilet or something, you ain't slick. Without further ado, highlight one.
Please. Explain to these
Ladies
people.
and gentlemen, I would like to present to you highlight one, Alex's death. Now we have to understand the reasoning on why Jen became a crash out. Keep in mind, this is only the first episode. After Rancid was finally apprehended, everyone thought everything was fine. And boy, they about to be in for a rude awakening. While they were waiting for his sentencing, Alex, the first Time Force Red Ranger, wants to propose to Jen. And of course, she said yes. When Rancid finally got his sentence, why they didn't give him the death penalty, I'll never know. But then again, this
That's a real good question, to be honest. Huh. I mean, no one's above sympathy, per se, in a way. Yeah, they are. There are some people that don't need sympathy. But in this case, knowing the fact what we got with the Wild Force crossover in general, yeah, yeah.
mad sure that happened, so... Anyway, this two-faced clone had a plan up his sleeve. While he was being transported to be cryogenically frozen, Nadira ends up playing a ran-over pedestrian. Turns out that was the plan all along for Rancid to make his escape. I'ma give it to him though, that was a pretty smart escape plan. Thanks to his helicopter shooting rockets at the truck that Rancid was in, Rocket hit the truck and Rancid makes his escape. Realizing they severely goofed up, the squad has to capture Rancid again since the captain was too happy about bro breaking out. Since Rancid was at the prison, Alex went to go pull up on him, which turned out to be his last decision he'll ever make in life. Cause when they start throwing hands, it's not looking too good for Alex. Then Rancid lands the final blow, ending Alex's time for his career and his life. And ever since that day, Jen decided she was gonna get her get back on Rancid, even if it meant going back to the year 2001 since Rancid was heading there anyway. That's already a sign of being on BT, cause who's stopping her? Not the damn Time Force police, they wasn't telling her shit. When they got to 01, they were getting their cheeks cuffed at first, but when West pulled up, when they morphed, they got straight to work. The entire team was cooking up, especially Jen. She was standing on nothing but absolute business. And yes,
I do say when it comes to the Time Rangers one, their outfit was pretty clean. It was surprisingly very unique, and literally introduced one of my favorite 6 Rangers, which is the Quantum Ranger, I guess, with the Super Sentai is Time Fire. But anyway,
it does escape. That doesn't stop Jen from cooking, bro. I genuinely had to laugh at this. When Jen was fighting Glutto, tell me why bro started T-posing while charging at her.
Oh,
this shit reminds me of Godzilla sliding on his damn tail. For what reason? I don't fucking know. Let's move on. After the team finished the cheek clapping, Jen took the morpher from West. She was like, we needed your goofy ass to unlock the morpher, and you did, so have a good day. Now that we've gotten an understanding on why Jen became a crash out in the first place, and I truly think that this is justified, because if I see someone I know get packed up in front of me, I crash out too.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Now that highlight 1's out the way, let's move on to highlight 2. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you highlight 2, Jen's revenge. Now we get to see Jen put in that early morning grind. You know, it's a little something tame, despite the fact she's low-key seeing red at the moment, but we're not here to focus on that right now. Anywho, the squad pulls up on Fat Cat and has the balls to bring up Alex, since bro was basically chilling with Tupac. Just to put this lightly, Jen wasn't gonna let that disrespect slide, so she started crashing out.
No. I wouldn't let that slide either. Yeah. Run his pockets.
Charged at home in full force, hit him with a clean slice with another for good measure, and stabbed him like a kebab. She pulls out the V5, and she was lucky that her team was there to stop her, because if they weren't, Fat Cat would have been freestyling with Biggie. If you guys thought she was done crashing out, you'd be horribly mistaken, because after she was given info about a warehouse meetup, and then of course she pulled straight up like any other crash out would do, and did some damage. After that, she was getting cooked by Rancid. It was bad to the point where her team had to bail her out. And the craziest thing about this is that after she got hurt, she came to spin back the very next day. And I want y'all to look at this very frame and tell me what you guys see. Anything?
As he said at the beginning, police brutality.
Ringing a bell? You cannot tell me that this isn't police brutality. Perfect example of 12 crashing out and abusing their power, because I know I'm not tripping. Now, I understand that this was personal beef, but don't you think that's a little OD? If I'm being honest, Jen's better than me, because if I was in her shoes, I'd pack Buddy up. And if West didn't talk her out of it, bro would have been hitting the jerk at the nearest graveyard. Highlight 2 is done, because she had every right to crash out, because they shouldn't have been testing a gangster, and they had to learn about it the hard way. And now it's time to travel to our final highlight, highlight 3. Ladies and gentlemen, I would love to present the final highlight, highlight 3, Evil Jen. After Jen comes back from the store with some eggs, and she gets the feeling that she's being followed, and she was confirmed to be right. Women's intuition becoming the clutch, I tell you what. Turns out it was her old partner, Steelix. Long story short, bro decided to go rogue and start making deals with the mutants, and that's what got him packed up. By the way, he boot ganked her morpher after pulling up on her, so later on, Jen pulls up to the warehouse and Steelix happens to be there, and they get to boxing. And Steelix was doing some damage, and the tables were about to turn. Jen gets her morpher back, and she started to get active. I'm talking shots going back and forth, but things took a turn for the worse, because she gets sprayed with some gas that made her genuinely tweak out. I'm talking point straight paws on West like he owed her money. Hit him with the bicycle kick. She wanted to do camp so bad. Now I know this is probably gonna sound bad, but it's like telling the girl in the period to relax and they start crashing out. It's like those kids who lose their vape for 0.5 seconds and they start bugging out. She starts throwing them out some boxes, hit a spinning hook kick, a roundhouse with a 2-piece no drink, tripped my guy, and I thought she was gonna trip him again, but hits a... What the f*** do I call this? Okay, I'm gonna call it a cyclone or something, I don't know. It's a Black Widow pose from Iron Man 2. Am I seeing things? Cause ain't no way she has hops like this. Damn, Jen was about to fight. And then of course she beats him at some more boxes.
Damn!
At this point, Jen is literally tweaked out of her mind, like she took every drug known to man and the effects are starting to kick her ass. Cause why she sound like this? After After a good hugging speech from West, the effects of the gas are gone and Jen is back to normal. Seeing this in real time made me think one thing. Never f with a woman's anger, because if you do, you'll end up like West, being and probably embarrassed depending on how you take it.
Yep.
Well, this has been episode 5 of MBF, our first Power Rangers character. And this sure as hell will not be the last, because the Toku Wall has some certified geekers that need to be addressed. And that about wraps up the vid. Leave suggestions for the next character from the MBF for me to talk about, either in the comments or on my community page, and I'll start working on it. But until we meet again, I'm out of here.
Hey man, W video. It's one of those things that he's working on his shadow video as well, and I still need to check out his basically GT baby video. It's something I do need, because baby Vegeta, it's I was just saying, oof. But I'm kind of crushed for time. That's the thing. I'm doing some short videos throughout the week, because WrestleMania and then. But anyway, I digress. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video as much as I did, and well, let me know who was your favorite Pink Ranger. Let me know in the comments down below. And if you like any of this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to Lord Genji. I will leave the original link to this video down below so you can watch it uninterrupted. And next time, please take care of yourself. Stay hydrated, stay safe, stay warm. Peace out.
And little questions is everything.